Hi, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reflecting on the goals that I set for myself in October and whether or not I achieved those. And then we are going to go over how I'm going to craft a plan to achieve goals that I set for myself for the month of November. So I believe I introduced these paper planners in my Q4 plan with me, but I like to paper plan. I like to digital plan in GoodNotes, and then I also like to use the Tick app. And so these two things, I have two. One for my goals for preparing for baby plan, and then one for my YouTube goal. This is how I start out brainstorming what I want to get done. So this is an overview of October. And I am so excited because I totally met my goal for this month. So I have a big Q4 goal of increasing my YouTube quarterly watch hours by 10% at the end of Q4. So if I want to increase my watch times for Q4 by 10%, I need to have a monthly watch hour of 75.72 hours. Well, I am so happy. I actually met that on October 20th, and when I looked it up that day, I had 79.6 hours. The final results of October, though, I had 2,640 views, a total of 120.4 watch hours. So I've actually, from September to October, increased my views by 27.70% and my watch hours by 35.34%. So I've got 2 more months to complete my total goal for Q4, which is 227.15 watch hours. I released 9 videos in October and 7 shorts. So I have wrote down the titles of all the videos that I released, and I highlighted them so that I could know where they were. Each week I just marked off video and short, and then I'll show you November. All of this is like brainstorming. Some of these have moved depending on if I'm going to continue doing the video topic, and I have this to go all the way to December, even into the following year. I've got a lot of great ideas, so stick around and see whether or not I can hit 227.15 watch hours by the end of Q4. I'm so excited about that. I can't believe I actually reached that goal. So this calendar I have for my prepare for baby plan. It looks pretty blank right now because I have used these little tags, I don't know what those are called, and kind of filled in the days of what I thought I was going to be completing. And then I would just take them off when I was done. So this is what the coming month looks like. As far as getting things done in the month of October for the prepare for baby plan, I will go over that in a little bit once I get into my digital planner. But what I've got left to do in November: freezer meals. I've got to get into the laundry room and get that organized. Actually, my husband has taken it upon himself to really get the garage organized. So I'm not going to have to step foot in that. He really wants to get everything organized in there and out of the way so that I can hopefully park in there once the baby gets here. But I have little nursery tabs over here. I may end up using that to kind of brainstorm when I'm going to work in the nursery. But main things for the nursery that I've got to get done: my husband needs to finish fixing the wall. I need to paint the last wall. I've got to put away baby clothes, prep cloth diapers, hang animal pictures, wash and sanitize bottles, wash and sanitize pump parts, hang the blinds yet. As far as other things that kind of need done, which did not get done in the previous month or August or September, kids' room, we've got to add a ladder to the bunk bed. The ladder that it came with is not going to work. Trim the door, hang blinds in there. As far as our master bedroom, I got to hang blinds in here. Trim the bathroom door. Front entrance, did not get things hung up in there yet. So hang the name picture, hang the file folder, and also hang the cork board. So that all needs to get done yet. I'm hoping these things can get done this month. My parents are actually coming for Thanksgiving, and I have no shame in my game. I literally asked my mom and my dad, and I said, please, can you help us with the things that we have got to get done? By no means is the house clean whatsoever. I have completed so much in October, but I can tell you that my kids are running around and getting stuff out way faster than I can get it picked up because I just cannot bend anymore. So don't feel like, man, she's got a lot done. Her house is probably completely clean. Yeah, no, not at all. I am just trying to get a lot of these projects done because I can't bend and I don't have energy. But when the baby comes, I can then start focusing more on the maintenance of the house. So this is just my brainstorming of my goals in the paper planner. So this is my digital planner. I'm currently using the Moxie Life goal setting planner in the GoodNotes app. These are the October goals that I had. As far as personal, the main focus was being more intentional. I wanted to reduce my social media usage, which I did not complete at all this month, and I'm not going to do that goal next month. Continue to plan daily to achieve the goals you have set out for yourself. I would say that I did complete this goal because the only way that I'm staying focused is by planning daily and weekly and making sure I'm getting the things checked off that are truly important before baby number 3 comes. Fun and recreation was find time to sit and read without guilt. I did this really well the first 2 weeks of the month. I, in fact, actually finished a book, and I read The Only One Left by Riley Sager, I think is her name, Sager. Definitely recommend that book. It really caught my attention. So in week 4, I just went over my weekly planning. I decided that I can't commit to reading, and I just really wanted to watch a Halloween movie, which I did get done because Halloween was last night and my husband and I watched a Halloween movie together. Well, a thriller, psychological thriller called The Platform. Very, very interesting movie. I had to search on ChatGPT and figure out what that movie was even about because I couldn't figure out why they would end it the way they ended it, and I was kind of upset by it, to be honest. So as far as my YouTube goal, I just kind of went over this. Increase YouTube quarterly watch hours by 10% at the end of quarter 4 by posting a video and short weekly, which I did. I posted way over this, so I'm way over my goal on that. So exciting. Family and relationships. Nurture the relationship with my spouse before baby number 3 arrives by going on a weekly lunch date. I did this 2 times, and then 2 times I skipped it just because I was so busy getting the nursery painted and other stuff at home, so did that twice. As far as health and wellness, maintain my health by walking at the gym 2 times a week. Did not go over so well. I do not have any extra energy to go to the gym besides like what I'm already doing at home. It's so much. I already feel drained. I did it 1 time a week for the first 2 weeks. Okay, I'm starting over. I did, however, go to the gym 1 time each week at the beginning of the month. I did end up getting my flu shot, and I don't have it in here, but I also ended up getting my Tdap vaccine, and I passed my gestational diabetes test. I, however, found out that my hemoglobin is low at a 10. As far as spiritual and personal growth, journal daily. I have no problem with this. This is already a habit. I've been doing this 4 years. Financial, I do not have any financial goals for October. And the preparing for baby plan, where I kind of went over on the paper, but I did work in the kitchen, I worked in the nursery, and I do have freezer meals picked out, 4 of them so far, and groceries purchased for that. There's another reflection area right before we get started in November. And so I did the October reflections and everything that I completed, what hasn't really gotten done. And I just kind of wanted to think about all the things that I actually did this month. And so I wrote it down here. I released 9 videos on YouTube. I released 7 shorts. I decluttered or worked in the kitchen. I got blinds hung up in the bathroom and in the kitchen. Painted 3 walls in the nursery. We put together the kids' bunk beds, and I got the crib set up in the nursery. We attended a birthday party. I went to a Chiefs game. It was hubby's birthday in October. I also took the kids to a dentist appointment. Went to an OB appointment for me, which are now changing to every 2 weeks. I was able to read the first 2 weeks of the month. Started and finished a book in the first time frame. Started preparing the nursery, getting it put together, started preparing postpartum area in the bathroom and purchasing supplies, started prepping for freezer meals, have ingredients bought for 4 meals, wanting to make a total of 16 meals. Believe it or not, even though my calendar might not show that I did a lot, just by this little list, and I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting stuff, I did so much. We also had Halloween this month. Took the kids trick-or-treating, so I really did get a lot done. I just think it's really important to reflect back on the month before on what we accomplished, because by the state of my house and how it looks now, it would appear that I probably did not get anything done. But the truth is, look at all these things that I actually got done. And no wonder why I'm so tired, because I have done a lot of stuff last month. So I'm very proud of myself, and I definitely need to remember that I am not a failure. I am pregnant, and these things take a lot of energy. So if the house is not perfect, so be it. So let's dive into the goals that I have set for November. So as far as my personal goal, I want to focus on myself during the 3rd trimester, because before you know it, baby will be here. I really need to get my hair cut for family pictures, finishing purchasing postpartum items. I need to find a doula. I actually have an interview this Thursday, to speak with a doula. I also need to visit the hospital where I'll be delivering, because I have not delivered there before, and I kind of want to see where I'm supposed to be going. Fun and recreation. Instead of doing the reading goal, I just want to enjoy the holiday season. So I want to get the Christmas tree hung up, and then I also want to get Christmas gifts ordered for the kids this month. As far as work and learning, I just want to keep working on my business, posting YouTube video weekly, posting a YouTube short weekly, but I also want to finish and release my 2024 digital planner. So stick around if you'd be interested in that. I released a planner, I think it was 2 years ago, and I just can't seem to find a planner that works for my brain, so I'm just going to make my own. I really do like the Moxie Life system here, but it doesn't incorporate some of the things that I like. And as far as family and relationship goals, I just want to enjoy spending time with family, try and do those weekly lunch dates with my hubby again, enjoy spending time with my parents when they visit for Thanksgiving. So this, obviously, I can't track, enjoy spending time with my parents, but just being mindful of being with my family during this time. Health and wellness goal, the main goal, stay healthy for this baby. We're approaching flu season, time of the year where people like to get sick. And, you know, that's always harder being pregnant and getting sick. So I did get my flu shot last month. This month, I want to get my RSV vaccine. I guess I also did get the Tdap vaccine last month. I do need to be consistent taking my iron and prenatals now. I haven't really been doing too well on that, so I've got to track that. I am now to every 2-week appointments for the OB, and I really need to start stretching. I've been having pelvic pain. So those are things I want to do for health and wellness. As far as spiritual and personal growth, just have a peaceful 3rd trimester and birth experience, continuing journaling daily, and then start visualizing a peaceful and healthy birth. If you are not new here, my first and second kiddo were actually NICU babies, and I am going to pray to God this time that we can stay out of the NICU. I really pray we can do that. No financial goals. As far as physical environment, continuing to prepare for that baby number 3. Freezer meals. I want to get 16 freezer meals done this month. Wrote down some of the nursery things that needed done, which I also have written down on the sticky note in my paper planner. And I have, of course, will plug all of these into the TickTick app. That way I can keep on track of what I've got done and what needs to get done. So that is my November goals. That is actually quite a bit, not gonna lie. So I am first going to plug in what I know is already going on in November. My kids, I just wrote this in here quickly, do not have school this day. I want to put that in there looking a little better. Wrote it in there super quick. I'm just going to go through each section and then add it in to my monthly planner, so then I can get a better idea of where I want to do these things. So, meeting the doula, I have that on Thursday, tomorrow. As far as visiting the hospital, I want that to be the second week, so I am just going to quickly put that here. Okay, that'll be fine for now. I'm just going to highlight the things that I don't have scheduled yet or kind of fluid, so I don't forget about doing those. Enjoying the holiday season, fun and recreation. Same thing for this. I'm not going to necessarily put it into the schedule yet at this point. Work and learning. So I like to release a video. The goal is for every Monday and every Thursday. So I'm going to just plug that in really quickly with these little stickers. I want to finish and release my 2024 digital planner. I know that I am going to have 2 weekends available to be working on that, and that is this weekend I also forgot to add in here, my friend is having a baby shower this day. She's having twins. Okay, so moving on to enjoying time with the family. Weekly lunch dates with hubby. I'm already going to fail that this week. Typically we've been doing it on Wednesdays, so I am just going to, what color is that? Purple. I'm just going to add that preliminary in here, and we'll see if I can actually get this done on this actual date. These might have to be adjusted. Which, seeing here that the kids don't have school that day, that probably won't happen. I do also know that I have an OB appointment this day. Sorry, kind of jumping around here as I remember things that I got going on this month. So lunch date. Okay. That way I don't remember, or that way that I don't forget, I need to schedule the RSV vaccine. And these two things here, I actually just need to make a tracker so I can keep track of doing those things. This is not necessarily set up into a way that I can track that very well. So I'll probably come back to that as I think about it some more. No financial goals. Freezer meals is a big thing for this month. So I was just brainstorming earlier that if I can complete 4 meals a week, that would get me to 16. So I am actually going to add that back in here as a reminder that I want to work on 4 meals every week. And versus doing more of this planning on the monthly planner, I will do that from a week-to-week basis in the Tick app. So this is just a general idea of everything that I've got going on. I would love for you to put any of your goals that you're completing in the month of November down in the comments. I'd love to see what y'all are doing and working on this month. It's always important to look back on what we have completed or not completed the month before. Remember that our worth is not tied to us being productive. You are worthy no matter what. If this inspired you and motivated you, I would love for you to hit the thumbs up, leave any comments down below. Be sure to subscribe so you can stick around and see more of my upcoming videos.